Uh. Yeah.
What up, Talkin fight fans? Thanks for tuning in to tonight's episode of the Friday Night Panel with yours truly, Mike Orr, and joined by my friend Jay. Jay, welcome again to the Friday Night Panel. It's going to have to be a quick one tonight, guys. You know, it is St. Patrick's Day. We got some stuff to do, and it is also fight night, man. So we got to get underway with some of these matches. Jay, welcome.
No, hey, thank you for having me again. I kind of been absent for a little while, but I've been trying to go and see some fights, you know, across the country, some local fights. You know, I was in San Diego for the Lorenzo fight over there. Gio La Roca Lopez was supposed to fight on that card. It got postponed to March the 11th, which he fought, and now he's 11-0 with 8 knockouts. But I'll let you take it on.
Excellent. Okay, we're gonna get underway and talk about the fight cards tonight, man. The first one to get underway, guys, Friday, March 17th, live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Star Boxing TV will air the second NABA title defense of world-ranked super bantamweight Olay Dovan against Juan Centino at the Priori Grand Hall in Pittsburgh. Yeah, man, this one, guys, is tonight, so at least we get some boxing. If you guys are out of the bar enough to be at home and watch this, man, to be honest. Dovan from Pittsburgh, via Ukraine, is ranked number 10 by the WBA on, the strength of wins over Blankenship and Williams. Dovan won the NABA Super Bantamweight title November 13th, 2021 with a 10-round unanimous decision over Glenn Dezurin. In his last bout, Dovan defended his title with a 10-round split decision over Iloyan on March 18, 2022 in Huntington. The 28-year-old is promoted by Star Boxing, and he is managed by Integrity Fighter Management. Centino of Miami, Florida, he's 8-6-3 with 1 knockout, and this 27-year-old is a native of Miami by way of Nicaragua. He has a win over Keith Franklin, and as well as 3 undefeated fighters. So the kid, he's got some skill, man. He's got some skill in there. So definitely, this is going to be one to watch tonight, guys. It starts 8 p.m., I believe it is, Eastern Standard Time. And, definitely, it's going to be a great fight to watch for St. Patrick's Day, man. So the green and the gold is going to get it sold for sure.
Oh, yeah. And so what network are they showing that fight on?
This one here is put on by starboxing.tv, guys. So if you can check that out, definitely give it a Google. You'll find it easily to get on there and check that out for sure, though. Definitely some good fights on this card. You're going to want to check it out. It's the only Friday night fights, really. So, but then we get into Saturday, man. And we got some big fights Saturday, man. March 18th, Dubai. This one, Miller Brown gets underway. This one's starting 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jam-packed. Can't wait for this. We got Miller, who's 25-0-1 with 21 KOs, and the WBA number 9 Brown, who's 31-3 with 27 KOs, will meet in the 10-round main event of a stacked night of world-class boxing presented by top-level international promoter, Hardcore Boxing. Attention fans in Dubai, man, the tickets were, I think, available still. I don't know if they still are. In the night's 10-round super featherweight co-feature, though, Dublin, Ireland's WBA number 5 and IBF number 11 rated former world title challenger Jono King Kong Carroll, who's 23-2-1 with 7 KOs, will face 3-time world title challenger Miguel the Scorpion Maraga, who's 30-6 with 26 KOs. Also highlighted in this exciting action will be a 10-round heavyweight battle between fast-tracking former amateur star and hardcore boxing heavyweight champ as Brav, the Cobra. And, this one, he's fighting ex-champion WBO global champion Brandon Bulletproof Glanton. So that heavyweight bout, it's going to be a lot of action in that one. Both these guys, big, hard-hitting heavyweights. We're going to see probably see a knockout in that one. Also, we got a 23-year-old hardcore fighting championship MMA king Smat Adamurakimov, who's 1-0 originally of. Honestly, I'm not even going to bastardize his hometown by not being able to say it properly. He will have his second professional boxing match a 6-round middleweight battle against 28-year-old David Vernon, or Veron, who is 10-9-1 with 3 KOs of Buenos Aires. And then in an 8-round cruiserweight war, 31-year-old Sagov, who's 8-2 with 4 knockouts, will take on I can't even Baloyev. Sorry if I got it wrong. Please forgive me, Ali. He's 12-1 with 8 KOs. And then there's 7 more matches are scheduled between local and international prospects, and definitely they're worthy opponents. This is where I get my guys that I profile. I find these young, hungry individuals that are coming up. So you would definitely be able to find these guys on those, several matches that are scheduled before all these big ones here. Any words you want to add to this one before we move to the next card?
Well, like always, every week you have all the details, all the information ready for us, for the viewers. And you know what? You're always rocking it. But let's not forget also what's going on this weekend. We got a step-up fight with Cyrus Patterson. He's 5-0 with 3 KOs. He's going against Chris Jenkins. He's 23-6-3 with 8 KOs.
Yes.
This is a step-up fight for him.
Yes.
I was watching some of his videos, and he looks amazing. I mean, he looks well in shape. He looks like he's doing his thing, and this is going to be a good opponent for him for him to jump into the next level. So definitely. And they will be clashing, guys, for that vacant WBA international title. So, this is definitely got to be Patterson's toughest test so far in his professional ranks. And you know what? It's going to make for a great match. Patterson, he hasn't put a foot wrong since turning over in Newcastle back in June of 2021, winning all 5 of his contests, 3 coming by way of knockout, and the 20-year-old Southpaw picked up that vacant IBO Continental title last time out in Nottingham. Also, Tokyo 2020 Olympic silver medalist turned welterweight prospect Pat McCormick, 3-0 with 2 KOs, looks to wow his home crowd against Italy's Dario Sosi, who's 15-7-2 with 6 KOs. Looking forward to that fight as well. The Ben Davidson trained talent put pen to paper on a long-term promotional deal with Eddie Hearn last October and made a winning start to life under the Matchroom banner by outpointing Christian Nicholas Adino at Wembley's OVO Arena in November. Birmingham heavyweight Solomon DeCare is 5-0-1, gets the opportunity to fight for his first title in the paid ranks as he collides with Newcastle's unbeaten Robert Ismay, who's 11-0 with 4 KOs for that vacant English heavyweight title. And then lead super bantam contender Hopi Price. Love this kid, man. 9-0 KOs. He fights for his second pro title as he continues to march up that 122 ladder, taking on Frenchman Thomas Mason, who is 25-1 with 7 KOs for that vacant WBA Continental title. So lots and lots of action on this card, guys. Not going to want to miss that one. This one is starting 3 p.m. Eastern time. You'll be able to check that out live on DAZN in over 200 countries. So definitely you won't want to miss that one. Be a great way to nurse that hangover after Friday night's parties, right? Oh, definitely. This is one to watch, and at least by the time 3:00 hits, you should be over your hangover on Friday night.
Or just waking up.
Yeah, or just waking up. But you don't want to miss this one. And also later on in the day, also through DAZN, it was just announced that the Gilberto Ramirez and Segundo Ramirez versus Gabriel Rosado was postponed due to Gilberto Ramirez not making weight. Yeah. So now Jojo Diaz, which is 32-3-1 with 15 KOs, will be facing Filipino boxer Mercito Gesta, which is 33-3 with 17 KOs. So now they jump up to the main event. Now, listen, both of them are hungry, right? They're the last several fights that for Jojo Diaz haven't been that great. I believe he lost his last fight. So now he's coming back with vengeance in order to prove himself and to make a stance in the lightweight division. So it's a fight you got to watch. Like I said, they're going to be hungry, typically hungry fighters. They give their best. It's not like when you got a belt and you just kind of lay back. These hungry fighters that have a couple losses, these are the fights that, of course, we want to watch undefeated fighters as well. But
Exactly.
once you got a couple losses, you got something to prove, unless you're going to be a gatekeeper. But I don't think Jojo Diaz is trying to be a gatekeeper. He's going to work his way back into a title fight, and this is the beginning for him. So it's going to be a great matchup. Both of them are actually pretty evenly matched up. I mean, Jojo Diaz is 5'6", Mercio Hesta is 5'7".
Right.
The only difference is the age. Hesta is 5 years older and has a 4-inch reach advantage. So the only thing that I see that it will be a difference is exactly that. Just the reach advantage. And then Jojo Diaz has the age advantage. So let's see. I mean, both of them are southpaws as well. So it's
Definitely.
going to be like,
It's
they're
going
going to be.
to be a fight for that foot placement is what it's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be.
Foot
Definitely.
placement, mirror image,
Yeah.
it's going to be a little, even for the viewers, it's going to be a little confusing. But at the end of the day, one of them have to become victor, and one of them is going to step up to the next level, which will be, hopefully in a couple more fights, will be a title contention.
Yeah, definitely. I hope so as well. Also, Eric Tudor, 7-0, taking on Keto Kane, who's 7-1. That's in that super welterweight division. Eric Tudor, I've been talking about this kid for a little while. He's ranked 345 right now, and he's stepping up, man. He's taking on somebody who's ranked at least 100 points higher than him right now. And, that's going to make for a great super welter battle on that card, because I know this kid's fast, likes to hit hard. Definitely got that speed, that great ring IQ, knows how to cut those angles. So there's going to be a lot of great undercard action, even though it's not a super huge undercard. All these guys are undefeated and they are stepping it up, man. These guys are all sub 10 fights, looking to hit that next upper echelon of the career. And, they've got some journeymen and that are in their way and some gatekeepers. And I think it's going to be a showing. So definitely you're going to want to tune in to the undercard of this one, because it's a showing. That's what it is. It's a showing and a showcase of talent, and you'll see lots of it on the undercard of that one. So it's unfortunate that we don't get to see Zerto. It's unfortunate, but next time it will be rescheduled, and we will definitely get to see that match soon enough.
Well, the way that I think about it, he had, to me, in boxing, you have to be professional. Yeah. You have to make weight. And in order to show your professionalism, like I said, you got to make weight. Gabe Rosado, in his videos, you've seen him, he was weight drained. He looked very slim. He was ready for his fight. He even posted something on Instagram, basically letting the whole entire world know that he made weight and Segundo Ramirez did not.
Yeah.
But okay.
And he missed it badly, not just a little bit, like not, hey, take 2 hours, come back and we'll weigh you again kind of thing. No, he missed it badly. So obviously that was a mistake on his training camp and his nutritionist. And definitely they're going to have to get a hold of that before that next fight, man, because certain things like this cause big problems.
Yeah, and for him it was supposed to be a fight, because the last fight he fought was against Dimitri Bivol, which he lost. So this fight, obviously we all know who Gabe Rosado is. He definitely had, he has a puncher's chance. Yeah. He knocked out the bully, but at the same time, the whole boxing world knows who Gabe Rosado is.
Exactly.
He's definitely a gatekeeper, but he's a high quality gatekeeper. So Segundo Ramirez was coming in here just to probably gain a win.
Right.
At the same time, you can't count Gabe Rosado out.
You can't.
You definitely can't.
He's got power. He's got that good night power. He does.
Oh yeah.
He has that. He has that ability to shut off the lights and walk away with a victory. You can never count them out, man. Like I say, it only takes one punch to change the entire outcome of the fight, right? That's all it takes.
Exactly.
He does got a puncher's chance. Well, those are all the fights really that are taking place this weekend. You have anything else you want to add before we get out of here and let these people get out to celebrate St. Patrick's Day and recover tomorrow so they can watch boxing?
Well, one thing I'm going to give everybody a tip: don't drink and drive. If you're going to drink, make sure you catch a taxi, get back home, because tonight is the night where they're trying to get you.
Yeah.
So please be safe out there. And also, please tune in to these fights and tune in to all of our shows that we will be hosting here soon to talk about exactly what happened this weekend.
Yes. Sunday, 4 o'clock for the Knockout of the Week award. Cedric's 9:30 show, the scorecard, where you guys can catch up with the results from this weekend. Definitely, Jay, feel free to join us on Sunday at 4 for the Knockout of the Week, and we can talk about all the outcomes of this fight.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to join y'all. So definitely, I this Sunday I will. And also, pretty soon, tune in, on Blood, Sweat, and Boxing through Talkin Fight, where I will be hosting my own show, and I will be bringing you personal details about events and certain things that's going on. Excellent. That, only myself is keen to that. So please tune in, to all Talkin Fight shows, which they are always bringing up-to-date information and great news about the boxing world. So, yes, tune in.
Excellent. Well, Talkin Fight fans, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of the Friday Night Panel with yours truly, Mike and my man Jay, and we will see you next week. Same time, same channel, different topics. You know what it is, man. Fighting solves everything. Knuckle up, baby.